Alrighty, right. Back at it again. Back in the job in the Matrix. Yet, like I say, I know today's gonna be or tonight's gonna be a good night because I know it. And like I say, my 14-hour shift is over, so it's only back to the basics, pretty much. Epilogue. Time now is 12:49. New day. Day is June 13th, 2023. And Spirit brought me today to, I guess, clarify or speak upon taking wise counsel. Huh. And like I say, even wise counsel is a title itself. And you know I don't do titles yet. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just, I guess, evaluate the topic at hand. I will use that. Wise counsel. Now, you know what I'm saying? Taking wise counsel, I would assume that all depends on who do we clarify as being wise, who is worthy of taking counsel from. And me personally, I would say the Most High is the best one to take counsel from. And you can only take counsel from the Most High if you're connected through, well, if you know yourself, you're connected through spirit. So starting back off at the basics, you know what I'm saying? Like growing up or whatever with children, of course, like, the majority of the influence you will take is from your parents. That's just like stationary. Most 9 times out of 10. I say unless you don't know your parents, you're adopted. If so, you know what I'm saying. It's not a good thing. You know, well, I can't say it's not a good thing, but it's unfortunate because I'm sure everyone would love for their parents to be in their lives and love them. You know what I'm saying. Yet, like I say, it can't be a bad thing if your parents is just garbage and you know what I'm saying. They abuse you. You know what I'm saying, mistreat you and just like steer you in the wrong direction or whatnot. So sometimes it's a blessing to be fucking adopted and be put in a family that actually raises you or guides you the right way. You know what I mean? It's just like a roll of dice. Sometimes we never know. Anyhow, like I say, after growing up, and I guess, you know what I'm saying, you hit teenage years, that's when you decide who to run with. You know what I'm saying? Or who to take counsel from in a sense. And nine times out of 10, you know, when we're growing up, middle school years, teenage years, you come across a clique or whatnot that's usually like around your surrounding area. And what I found out about that is usually those people are there to, or the majority of those people are there to fucking steer you from the fucking right path. That's just, matter of fact, well, yeah, they just steer you from the right path. Yet, I'm pretty sure that they're there to like have you going through lessons in life of what you want and what you don't want. You know what I mean? So choose wisely who we always let around us. You know what I'm saying? As far as like I'll say wise counsel or whatnot, like I always say, or like I'm saying now, like you know what I'm saying. It all depends on who or which way you want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like what path do you want to walk? There's only two. You know what I'm saying? The left and the right. Like the good book says, you know what I'm saying? You can't be fucking lukewarm. You gotta choose a side. You can't be on both. We all will have both in us. Yet, like I say, that's what discipline comes into the factor. And you know what I'm saying? You, like us, our part say, like who the hell or what do we want to do? You know what I'm saying? As far as knowing thyself. Me personally, like I say, when I was growing up, I was raised the technological, you know what I'm saying, time frame. You know what I'm saying, from Atari and Turbo Graphics, 32X, Sega CD, and so on and so on. So therefore, I look back at it now, man. I was always in the hermit mode. Like you know, I was always in hermit mode. I was always like kind of by myself still, unless like I say, major shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go to school and do all this dumb shit. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I was always like close to myself. I had siblings, and you know, I was, regardless of what the hell they was doing, like you know what I'm saying, they did a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That was unbeknownst to me back then. I ain't know nothing about it. Yet I didn't give a fuck because I was already secure within myself doing what the hell I wanted to do. And back then when games come out, I was on games. You know what I'm saying? That shit like took the time away. I was good. Like I was relaxed. You know what I'm saying? I was always at peace even back then. So as far as like I say, my father, he, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't around too much. not to say he's not in my life or I don't know him. Nah, of course I do. He was just a military person, so he was always like gone and out. My mother, uh, my mother was there. She cooked the food. She's a good cook. You know what I'm saying? I guess she did her motherly duty to an extent, because I can't really sit back and say like I ever really like came to her for much of like you know what I'm saying, much of anything to an extent, like as far as like advice and all that like, advice and how to go through this, how to do that. I never asked that. I just you know what I'm saying, always did my own thing and like listen to spirit even back then, and it was always like guided by him or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love them both. You know what I'm saying? I love them both. It's just you know what I'm saying. Right now, my life right now, man. I'm on God's mission, and people ain't on that frequency with me. I gotta leave your ass behind. Just how that is. You know what I'm saying? It's the way the world works. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to elevate. I leave